Hello, welcome. Oh, God damn. But yeah, welcome. Welcome to this shit show.
I like it.
So, I did do what I was planning on doing. I did find the one piece I needed. Ended up gaining a level. As you see, I'm level 18 now. I pulled one more into toughness. Because damage resistance is very useful. I really just need to put in more into Hacker. But yeah, with that, I could finally do this. I can actually place a couple. I thought I had a new filling material. I had it a little bit. That's still a problem, but there's not much I can do about it.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks
There,
good on
I
my
figured
end.
it out.
You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet?
I
don't
love
blame
when the game breaks like this.
you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF.
I'm scared.
And got it. Hold on to
Tubing
your
wiggling
butts.
around while I am being molecularly destroyed and pulled apart and then re-put back together. I have zero idea which one he actually gave me. I have a bunch of holotapes that I don't even remember. Insert networks in. Oh, damn. Wrong button.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you
Jammed.
face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Road to freedom.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you, kidnapped you.
See,
It
I can't
wasn't
believe
right.
that, because why
Right.
does Kellogg look the
It
look the same?
It was necessary. The Institute
When he
believed
initially
humanity's
took him.
future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family.
Mm-hmm. Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions.
Mm-hmm. Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a... What else can I?
So, you're in charge of the...
I am the acting director of the Institute.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it. Ultimately, the... Just what else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute.
Sure.
And now,
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know, the Institute can provide... You've been in the com...
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. I simply ask that you give the Institute... We really do have humanity's best... Will you take that chance? just. The Institute is now your home.
Right.
You want to introduce yourself to the division. And finally, Doc.
First things first. Vault Tech calling. Tune radio to Vault 88 radio beacon.
Almost
It's
done.
an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third.
Hey, Doc.
They
I
weren't
don't
kidding.
know.
You really
Most
are
of them
here.
have lasted
Well,
long
all
past
right.
their projected
I'm
lifespans.
Allie.
If you ask
Fillmore.
me,
You can
they
think
were
of me
built
as the
pretty well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, if you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain enough. There's a lot of machinery. The work we do might not be
Right.
So, now that you're...
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here. Not like top. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division...
Sure. I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll up.
there we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Bioscience.
You have time to examine my latest reports on batch 2.
Dr. Watson doesn't
yet.
think an institute.
I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand.
Doc.
I wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family is
So
doing.
good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally must
Clayton
be close to
Holden,
10 years old by
head of the
now.
bioscience
It's
division.
remarkable.
I
Child
can't wait for you to see the work.
for so long up there, don't you think?
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, our most important.
Right.
To that end, we've even started to explore. You probably saw the gorillas.
Seems like there's nothing.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough.
Sure. I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment.
Way
In
too
any
much
case,
talking.
I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer,
I'm good for now. Thanks.
take care then.
It must make you proud to see all that
What are you
Father
going
has
to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
done. No, I can't talk about it.
There's just way too much talking through all of this.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
God, she kind of seems high and
I used to
mighty.
work exclusively on the synth projects, but
She seems way too high and mighty. I really don't like her. Already don't like her.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
To knock some heads together.
You're here.
What now?
Glad
They're
you made
dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So,
There's enough friction as it
here
is
you are.
between us
Justin
and pretty
Ayo,
much all the other
Acting Director of the
departments.
Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and
God,
reclaim
I'm half
synths
blind
that have
right now
escaped
because
the
my
Institute.
glasses are
They are
so
highly self-sufficient.
so
trained in
dirty
combat,
right now.
infiltration, and
Jesus
tracking.
Christ.
In a word, our Coursers are relentless.
Dude,
But
just
I
not
gather you
having
know
my
this,
glasses on
since you've
just
encountered one
feels
already.
weird.
In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
So, I would.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so,
So,
Courser should be
fun
more than a match
fact,
for any single
for the longest
I
time,
suppose I'll have
I've
to
had
ask robotics
glasses
to perform
because
detailed
I am
diagnostics on
blind
the
as shit.
entire production line.
I hated wearing glasses for
Now,
the
unless you need something
longest
else, I'll
time.
get back to work.
Like, I despised them. Until I got full square frames. They actually fit on my face and don't annoy the hell out of me. Yeah, they're the only reasons why I actually started wearing glasses again.
I'm good for now.
Well,
Thanks.
finally decided to wear my glasses. And then those glasses ended up getting mangled at one point. So I ended up getting a new set. Mind you, this set was expensive because these are Oakley glasses. Had no idea what they were. They just looked good and they were all black. Had no idea how expensive they were. Thank God I am a First Nations man. I am part First Nations, part white. So, yeah. I got them for cheaper than they actually were. These were originally like $200. Just for the frames alone. That's not including the lenses. So thank God for insurance. Especially native insurance. It works very well.
Operating at full capacity.
But yeah, that's kind of how that is. So I know Virgil wanted me to take something for him. I just don't remember which part it was. God, I have updated a bunch of stuff, but it's still not enough. I'm still having problems.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto.
God damn it.
Mankind.
Just nearly knocked down my microphone, Jesus Christ.
Occasional setbacks, as remarkable as the superior synth mind and body.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
It might not want to talk. It would be safer just to kill it.
That would be a terrible waste of a valuable resource. If at all possible, that synth should be returned alive. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
So wait, the Institute is straight. I think pretty close to dead center of the map. No, it's not, actually. I'll meet up with it later. I am destroying the Institute. I am not following the Institute. I'm just gonna do a couple missions for the Institute. Yeah, no, in the end, I'm just gonna straight up kill the Institute.
Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we need to get some...
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Hey, Sturgis.
This place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
I already did that a
Thanks.
long time ago.
It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it.
I was glad to.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
What kind of memories?
Everything. Old cases, old loves. I found myself running background on cases only to realize everyone involved's been dead for 200 years. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Dude, every time Nick wants to talk, he always says something fucking profound, and it just hurts. Because you understand that Nick is not a bad guy. He has done his best with what he has. But Jesus Christ. Why does he have to be so profound yet so stupid at the same time? Like, yes, you owe your life to the dude named Nick. Now you're Nick. You're not exactly the same. As much as you wanna think or seem the same, you're truly not the same. I could do that. I need more to strength. Yeah, I need more. Open. get up close and personal gun bashing does 25% more damage. Well, there we go. I need one more level into,
Nick Valentine
one more level in strength. It's burnt out. That's all burnt out. Well, I can get rid of all of this. Yeah, it got destroyed. One teleport did all this damage. God damn!
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
I'd like to trade some items.
What?
Let's trade some things.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
She's kind of cunt. But, yeah. But you guys didn't really get to see a lot of action today. But, well, way too much talking. But I am gonna end this here now. So thank you for everybody who watches this dumbass video of mine. This episode was hella short. Not really. It was more or less me just talking. I don't even know why I didn't skip all that dialogue. It's all very obnoxious. So, as usual, have a good day and good night, wherever the hell you were from. Even though we all know it don't care that much. Peace out, and have a good one, everyone.